Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the World Class Championship Wrestling Review Series for the 28th of November, 1987. I wish World Class was still around in 2020. Anyway, Eric Emery and Chico Cabela. Obviously, Cabela is a newcomer enhancement talent meant to get Emery over. Big surprise here. Emery, of course, a former World Junior Heavyweight Champion. They seem to be trying to do that to kind of compete with the other companies that have lightweight belts. That seems to come about in 86 through really prominent by 92. So this is a transition in the prominence of light heavyweights in main promotions or many promotions. Cabela with a attempted sunset flip doesn't get what he wants on it. Emery manages to stomp his opponent, suplex there. Emery tries to hold him down, tries to go at him pretty aggressively. Emery then, tries to use whatever advantage he can get. He talks a lot about wanting the belt back from Steve Simpson. He talks a lot about wanting to be the best light heavyweight he can get. Obviously, he has won his match and is bragging and all of that stuff. He's not the least bit shy anyway. Next match, something I'm not really a fan of. Killer Tim Brooks in the Thing versus Rick Hazard and Terry Hayes. Hayes, again, another newcomer. Brooks wearing his normal biker outfit, the Thing, with multicolored hair and a lot of just interesting thing to look at, no pun intended. Again, comes out with the chain on. He's hard to control, even for Tim Brooks. Hayes gets shot with quite a few shots from the Thing. The Thing manages to hit Hazard as well, so the Thing taking on both men. Meanwhile, Percy Pringle and Gary Hart both have shown interest in the man. Pringle is out there watching on as if getting the Thing is going to make a major difference in his managerial career. Thing goes to the floor. He starts to brawl. He starts to go nuts. And Killer Brooks manages to go at it with Percy Pringle. Pringle claims he's already given money, tries to give more money, and basically implies that, in fact, he has the control over the Thing, and Gary Hart's mini manager, Mr. Holiday, is complaining about that. And then we've got Matt Bourne against another enhancement talent in the Super Pole. I don't understand the concept of naming someone Super Pole. For some reason, that makes me think North Pole, South Pole, and Super Pole. Anyway, Super Pole goes to work on Bourne early, has some size to him, hits good hard hammer fist type maneuvers. Then Bourne, who doesn't stay in there very long, it almost seems like they might be hooking, shooting on each other. Bourne cranks on a I guess you'd say cross bit, and Bourne wants to fight more. Bourne gets a victory here. Gary Hart and Percy Pringle fight over whether they've given final money to Killer Tim Brooks for the contract of the Thing. Nothing gets handled there. Then we've got a really good match. How long has it been since I have said go out of your way to watch something on World Class? It's probably been at least 6 months of our review, but this Chris Adams and Al Perez main event match for the World Championship is phenomenal. They are given approximately 15 to 18 minutes, and Adams, of course, a former world champion. I think he actually was the first world champion. Perez goes to work on him pretty quickly in the beginning of the contest, and they both trade shots or tried hip tosses and a fireman's carry takedown. Adams looks to be in phenomenal shape, both visually. He's put on a little extra weight, and he also looks to be in awesome cardio shape as well. Perez breaks down and goes to work pretty aggressively on his arm. Hammerlock and the leg, they work that hold for several minutes. And obviously, Adams goes to work himself. The announcers are putting over the importance of the match, that this may in fact be the biggest challenge Perez has had in a while, if ever. Perez uses his feet and the ropes to try to take out the arm of his adversary. Then we see hammerlock slams, among other aggressive maneuvers by Adams. Adams then gets locked up in a, I guess you'd say, a foot pull. Looks like the referee catches Perez using the ropes to try and get an illegal pin with his feet on the ropes and causes a break to the hold. This is phenomenal psychology in terms of how to build a match in a meaningful way. Perez takes the majority of the middle of the match as the heel. Finally, Adams comes back, chokes his adversary out, kick off, and then manages to get things going in that direction. Perez sends Adams to the floor, and Adams comes back in. He hits a sunset flip, 1, 2, and 3. He is your new world champion. They actually re-show the last few minutes of the match twice before the close of the program, and they're also hyping the Von Erichs Across America deal. Perez is beside himself with rage and frustration. Awesome match. Chris Adams back in the area. It's a big deal, and we close November with that. So we got one more month, and we're into 1988. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.